Before I get to how this picture with George R. R. Martin was taken, we gotta talk about everything else first. And yeah, I'm aware that I sound sick. It's because I am, so we're gonna be jumping back and forth between sick me and not sick me. I think I'm gonna survive, but only really the comments will know. Yo, what's up? Welcome to another video where I take some cameras out to the streets and see if I'm any good at street photography yet. The answer might shock you. Today's video is gonna feature these two beasts of varying sizes. We got the Yashica Mat 124G and the Rollei 35TE. These two cameras are wildly different, but I think conceptually they might make sense together. Does that, you know what I mean? So on the journey on this video series that I've been making over the past few months, you've seen me try my hand at street photography a few times, and I still am enjoying it. It's not my favorite, but I do still think it's really fun and kind of a fun way to practice, like being able to think in the moment and find the light, find the shot, just kind of really keeping your brain working. It's like an ongoing exercise that you can do. The downside is that it's a little bit hard to do down here in Indy because we don't have a ton of space or a ton of people. So I did the only thing that makes sense and went to Chicago to do some street photography and meet a couple of cool new people. But more on that and them later. Yo, what's up? I'm out here in Chicago getting ready to get started with this video. I'm out here shooting the Yashica Mat 124G. You know, we got the waist level viewfinder and all that. Essentially, I'm trying to do the Vivian Maier experiment. I want to know if I'm looking down at my camera, can I get better street photography? Will this piece of gear make me infinitely better? Probably not, but I do think maybe I'll take a couple more riskier shots. And on top of that as well, I'm going to be doing my little zone focus baby, the Rollei T35 while I'm out here as well. So that's the plan. That's how we're getting started. We're in Chicago, baby. Let's go. Just found this spot right here. Thought I'd do the thing where I waited for people to walk in a frame. I think I might like this. Only one, I gotta just, you know, wait until they're developed to find out. So this photo had these two dudes taking pictures in two different directions with their phones up, and it looked really cool. But right as I was getting the camera ready to take this photo, they lowered their hands and kind of snuggled back in. So I went for it anyway, but because I wasn't able to shoot fast in the moment, I think I missed something that was definitely a better photo than this one. Ugh. All right, so just got through this roll of Kodak Gold 200. I think I saw some stuff that looked kind of interesting, and as I am in a city that's a little more busier and a little bigger than the one I currently live in, I'm noticing that I like people working. I think those are fun shots. All right, I love this photo of this man out here working out on the streets. The reflections are super cool and it's got a really dope subject. The red from the cafe mixed with kind of those green hues around him. This photo that I got is essentially exactly what I was trying to capture, and I like it a lot. So living down here in Indianapolis means that Chicago isn't too far, so the benefit of that is that I happen to know a handful of people up there, so I went to go see my homie Mikey. And I was figuring, since he was doing a little bit of recording and I helped out on guitar just a little bit, small amount, that I could shoot some photos while they were working. It'd be kind of a good way to break up the middle of my day since I didn't have a lot going on this day. So here's the problem. I forgot to mention to the developing lab that I wanted to push this film to 1600 ISO. That's what I shot it as, so they came back a little bit muddy. It was HP5. The only real benefit is that I can still kind of save some of it and maybe just tell people it was an artistic choice that it looks this way. People will believe that, right? And Mikey, local rap phenom out here.
Yes, and I am trying to aspire to make more beautiful music. I'm here with Christopher and Samuel today, and I sound like I'm about to sell you a Bible. No, but
I'm good.
this was a track that I had worked on like before I even really had the beat. And Sam does a really good job of like finding something comparable, running with it, and like that's what we're doing now. And Chris was able to add some guitar to it, and hopefully it's something that we can like make something that's hot.
What's up, everybody? I'm Sam. I'm a producer, musician, songwriter. I work with Mikey, who's over sitting on my piano. But yeah, we make a lot of music. We just enhanced a little beat idea that we had made a couple months ago. Added some drums, had some guitar, and I think you're about to see us make it. How it all came up.
I mean, is it? It can't be. How could it be? Cheating if you not in love. You wow. Always shopping for the highest prices. Start the topic when it comes to vices. Make me vomit, pick up the slices. Long drive on a long night. Headed up on the wrong side. Lottie said my phone died. I'm not going home when the sun died. Like damn, this is the cards we dealt. Gotta thank God myself, man, I got my health. This is LeBron on stelts. Already got my ring, I got my belt. I hope you feel some way. I know you feel some way. I dropped the bomb on the trap for the bank. You could try to make me feel bad, but you can't see. You don't want it.
What's good? It is me, Chris, and
Joe. Joe Griffin from Beers and Cameras Chicago.
fun fact about Joe Griffin. We talked earlier this year about doing this little meetup and coming and doing Beers and Camera out here, but I completely forgot his name. I was waiting until this moment, right here, right now, to be like, damn, what was your name? So, oh yeah, guys, we're in Chicago doing Beers and Camera. Today, I'm shooting my Rolly. I also brought my Yashica. Joe's out here with the
Mamiya C330. Got the 80 on it. Blue dot for whatever that matters. I know some people are like, does it got the blue dot? I'm like, yeah.
I don't even know what that is. That's a
Same.
nice. So yeah, this is our little pre-walk around. We're just doing some shooting, warming up before the event. So why don't you guys come along, hang out? It's cold. I had to get a hat. Almost died.
It's that Windy City, baby.
So I think that this Rolly 35T is one of my better cameras for doing street photography, just because it's so small, unassuming, and it's zone focus. I don't really think about what I'm gonna try to do super much. I just see something, nail it in, shoot it, move on, and just kind of keep rolling that way. And because of that, I think I'm able to get some better, more off-the-cuff shots than usual. I'll even show some older ones that I've taken that I thought were really good with this. Of this camera coming out later this year, and I can't wait for that to drop so I can do a side-by-side comparison, because aside from maybe a better light meter, I really don't know what much more you could do about this camera. Also, my light meter's broken, so maybe if I had a working one, I would think it's all the way at the top, but it's pretty close to being at the top of the class, 100%. All right, you're not allowed to see the bean, but you can see the pictures of the bean. Bean adjacent.
Bean adjacent. It's better than nothing.
Of course, the bean is going to be under construction, but if you've seen one bean photo, you've seen them all. But have you seen photos of people taking photos of the bean? That's like 2D chess right there. Shooting my first 220 film. Also, my first expired film ever. Kind of worried, but I think we got it. All right, I'm gonna go for it. I've always had this fear of shooting expired film, but I think I'm understanding the appeal. You never really know what you're gonna get, but I am pleased with these results for sure. We found this little sliver of light, and now we wait. I don't know what it is about this photo. I think maybe it's that like kind of muddy orange mixed with this blue and a little bit of that yellow in the back, but I'm digging it. So I noticed that at f5.6 and f8 that people were moving in and out of focus pretty fast. We were in a big city, and so as people walked closer to me or further away from me, there was only a slim chance of them being in focus. So I do have a couple of shots where I missed, even though I thought I was on. And when you're looking in here, you get a pretty good representation of what it looks like, but as people come moving through, you're like, oh, there it is, and then there it ain't. So, you know, a little bit of learning curve, but as you can see, we did get some nice shots. Out of all the expired film photos, this one is definitely my favorite. The little bit of red at the edge matched with the green on the other side, and the reflections is just pretty much exactly what I was hoping to get. But I didn't know how the colors were gonna render in it, and they came out really nice. All right, now it's time for the beers and cameras portion of the day. Why don't you guys enjoy this sick ass high 8 montage while I go get some Dayquil. It's gonna be great. I felt pretty nervous just getting that shot, but I mean, come on, it looks awesome. Part of the fun about going to a beers and camera event is that one, you're gonna get beer if you're into that thing. I am. And two, you're gonna get to check out all sorts of weird cameras that you've never seen or even heard of before. And you get to meet a lot of really cool people. After all the socializing is done, it's time to get out for the photo walk. I am adding it to my bucket list to come to more of these events, but probably not when it's this cold outside. Straight up, I can't feel my face no more. But look how many people turned out. There's even more people back that way. Okay, there's like a few, but still, you get the point. We out. Here we are, currently wrapping up the video. I'm pretty sure this is the end. Joe, are there some things that you want to say? Isn't there something cool and, I don't know, anniversary happening in April?
We're gonna have a little bit of a our anniversary is coming up, 1 year of Beers and Cameras Chicago.
Okay.
It's been a crazy first year. We've had we've had a bit of a curse with weather, a lot of rain. It snowed yesterday, so that worked in our favor. 2024 is looking good so far.
All right, you were pretty much guaranteed no snow in April, though.
Listen, anything could happen, but I'm gonna go out on a limb and knock on wood and whatever's nearby and say we'll be good. Come April, well, I can't say there might not be rain because it is April.
It is April.
But yeah, no, 1 year of Beers and Cameras is coming up, and we got plans. We're working on some pretty big things. So it's definitely going to be an event that you're going to want to come out and join us for. It's going to be an experience, to say the least.
I like the way that sounds. I would also like to say that it's bald head and fur collar season, baby. If you got the beard and the glasses, this is it.
It's February
this
in
is
Chicago. What can you do?
Pure Midwest boys, get it together. All right.
We just need shorts now.
We did see a guy, absolutely not. And there you have it. I really enjoyed the event. I enjoyed the walk around a part of Chicago I'd never been to. And all in all, it was a great time. It's kind of chilly, but I mean, that's Chicago for you, right? Well, I guess I'll catch you. Oh yeah, George R. R. Martin. Well, I'm sure you guys have heard of the Burlington Bar YouTube channel. They do reactions, just like the YouTube channel that I'm a part of also does. Turns out the people that make Game of Thrones watch a lot of their videos. And so George R. R. Martin was in town, and he was like, yo, I'm coming through. I'm going to come sit at the bar for a bit. And I had hung out with those guys previously because you don't go to Chicago and not go hang out with the homies, right? And so they were like, yo, George R. R. Martin's going to be here. If you want to, you can come by. Maybe you'll get a chance to meet him and sit down. I was like, oh, it's crazy because I got all my camera gear, but none of my camera gear was really made for taking photos inside of a dark bar. And like, I wasn't prepared. So like, I got a lot of muddy photos like these right here. And like, I know none of this is supposed to be a part of the video. And then all the video that I took on the Hi8 camera obviously wasn't where it was supposed to be either. So then I was like, damn, I don't know if any of these photos are gonna come out. Oh well, like I'll do my best. But then, you know, the homie was there. His name was Matt, I believe. I'll correct myself here if that's not the case. And he had a digital camera and he, bam, snapped this right here and then printed it out on his Fuji printer and boom, I got a Polaroid of George R. R. Martin. I didn't take the picture. Kudos to Matt. Here's his Instagram. Go follow him. Okay. My body hurts. Bye.